February 16th. Eastern United States. A broad trough over the Great Lakes is driving cold advection and gusty west to northwest flow from Chicago and Detroit through Pittsburgh and into the Northeast Corridor, so expect mechanical turbulence below 10,000 feet. Crosswind considerations at hubs including Cleveland, Buffalo, New York, and Boston, and pockets of lake effect snow producing localized IFR with quick visibility drops on approach. Farther south from Washington and Charlotte to Atlanta, drying behind the front supports mainly VFR, but with brisk surface winds and occasional low-level wind shear during the morning bank, while Florida remains largely VFR outside of brief coastal showers with light onshore flow and minimal convective disruption today. February 16th. Western United States. An active Pacific trough is pressing into the Northwest and Northern Rockies, bringing widespread rain and mountain snow from Seattle and Portland into western Montana and Idaho, with periods of MVFR to IFR, terrain obscuration, and moderate icing in the cloud layer, while tightening surface gradients drive gusty southerly winds and occasional low-level wind shear on approaches into coastal and inland valley terminals. Farther south across California, ceilings fluctuate between VFR and MVFR in scattered showers from the Bay Area through Sacramento, with wet runways and localized visibility reductions, and east of the Sierra into Nevada, Utah, and Colorado, expect stronger westerly flow aloft, supporting mountain wave activity, moderate turbulence in the lee of terrain, and gusty crosswinds along the Front Range and high desert airports despite largely VFR conditions away from the higher terrain. February 16th. Airport notes. BWI. Gusty west to northwest flow. Behind a Great Lakes trough brings crosswind considerations and light to moderate low-level turbulence on climb and descent, with mainly VFR ceilings today. ORD. Brisk northwest winds and lingering lake effect cloud bands nearby may produce periodic MVFR and bumps below 10,000 feet. BOS. Cold advection over the relatively warm Atlantic supports gusty winds and scattered snow showers with brief visibility reductions. JFK/LGA. Strong west winds and occasional strata Q could slow arrival rates despite prevailing VFR. ATL. Post-frontal dry air keeps VFR in place, but expect steady surface winds and occasional shear during peak departures. February 16th. Airport notes. SEA. Pacific moisture keeps periods of rain and widespread MVFR, with occasional IFR in heavier bands, plus gusty southerly winds and light to moderate turbulence on approach. SFO. Scattered showers bring fluctuating ceilings between VFR and MVFR, with wet runways and occasional spacing delays. LAX. Mainly VFR, but with increasing onshore flow and localized low clouds near the coast, so watch for minor arrival rate adjustments. DEN. Strong westerly flow